Hello. So this is a kind of a follow-up to a steel helmet stand video that he did. Steel helmet stand, another English YouTuber, Militaria collector. Do pay a visit to his channel, subscribe to him. He has a fascinating collection of videos. Steel helmet stand, a few weeks ago, did a video on Euroclone M1 steel helmet lookalikes, which was quite good. I thought I'd do one on World War II German helmet shells that have been repurposed after World War II and are therefore not recognised as World War II helmets, and also German helmets, shaped helmets that have never been German helmets, whether they've gone to another country or been repurposed, you know, from the original dies. So we'll take a look. I have 1, 2, 3 World War II repurposed shells and 1, 2, 3, 4 non-German German helmet style shells, and it was really difficult thinking of a title for this video. So if the title of this video has confused you, imagine how I felt when I was racking my brains thinking about it. In addition to these helmets that we'll look at, I've also got 2 additional helmets out which are interesting in their own right. Because I have a World War II version of a helmet that was also used after World War II, but I don't have the after World War II version, so I'll explain it when we get to it anyway. So the German helmet was such a nice shape that after World War II other countries started to either adopt ex-World War II shells and refurbish them for their own purpose, or they either made their own version of the World War II German helmet, or they used the World War II German helmet shells and then somewhere along the line didn't like the stigma of it being a rebuilt World War II shell, so they made their own version, as we'll see with one of the helmets. So we'll start with this little chap here. Oh, this has got blanking plates on it because you had the choice of whoever it was issued to. It would have a comb on the top of it like that. If it was issued to the fire brigade, it would have a comb on it. If it was police, it would just be blanked off. So this helmet isn't that helmet. So this helmet, it is. I have to put labels on things now to remind me, just in case YouTube deletes me videos. You know, not that I'm bitter or anything, but I've taken to put my own information on labels now. This is a World War II, or was a World War II, German double decal M34 Feuerschutz helmet, but it was reissued post-war to the World War II German Fire Brigade because it's got an un-World War II style liner, not like the original would have had, but the outside, it's got forked side strips. But the outside shows traces of double decals where they would have been. You can see the ghost. There's a ghost image of a shield. So that's a repurposed fire police helmet. These helmets tended to be very popular through a lot of different countries after World War II, and a lot of them subsequently get repainted by dealers and have fake decals on them and are offered as World War II helmets. So that's a World War II shell that is now, as a collector's item, not a World War II helmet anymore. M34 Feuerschutz that's been altered after World War II with a new liner. So that's one. This one has had quite a good history. I think it's got German stampings there. So this started out life as a German M40, but you're saying, hang on a minute, what about these weird liner rivets around there, and it's got a loop on the back? Well, originally a German shell. It was ordered from Germany by Hungary. This was, without the liner and without these rivets, this was a Hungarian M38 helmet. But in 1940, Finland ordered 75,000 of them. And what did Finland do? They put their own liner in it and their own strap. So with this liner and these liner rivets, it's now a Finnish M40 helmet. But if it didn't have these liner rivets and still had that on it, it would be the Hungarian M38 version. These were added on the back by the Hungarians, like a metal loop, so that a leather strap could be put through it, so it could be hung on the back of the combat pack when not worn. And it is quite a heavy piece of kit. It's surprising how heavy it is. So that's a Hungarian M38 relinered by Finland in 1940. One of 75,000 ordered new by Finland in 1940, and they used them till the 1970s. So yeah. So it's probably been a brand new German shell back in the day, supplied to Hungary without any liners or straps, and they've put their own in. They've flogged them to Finland. Finland have put their own liners in them. So Hungarian M38 / Finnish 1940. Now this one has the addition of a comb on top of it. This one was a German M40 steel helmet. So that's an ex-World War II German M40 helmet, but with the comb on and the brand new liner and the chin strap. It's got a Volunteer Fire Brigade stamp there. It's a non-World War II liner with a head pad in the middle, but the shell was World War II, ex-World War II. This is a German M40 / M52 Volunteer Fire Brigade helmet. So it's been refurbished in 1952. Now for the non-German, German style helmets, we have, this one's got a video of its own. This is the, often called the Spanish Civil War helmet, but it's never seen the Spanish Civil War because it got there too late. This is the Spain model 1942 Modelo Z. This one has the original 1942 to 75 liner. In a little bit later, they were refurbished to have a brand new liner system in it. But this is the early one. It kind of looks like a raw edge German steel helmet, but it's never seen Germany. Bracket on the front for the Spanish eagle emblem, which I did in its own video. So this does have its own video if you care to go and look for it. So yeah, never been a World War II German helmet in its life. We have the classic, once upon a time these were £5 a piece. Lightweight alloy German Fire Brigade helmet. Painted in luminous colours. The A on the front is the guy's specialist trade. This indicates he was proficient in breathing apparatus. You may find them with different emblems on. Sometimes these things come with a plastic face shield, but that's his name. This is a 1960s West German, what they call a DIN pattern alloy fire helmet. It's patterned on a World War II M34, but it's never been an M34. It was brand new after the war, this one. And this alloy helmet eventually fell foul of German fire regulations, which it offered little head protection. So it was replaced a long time ago by better, more kind of fibre helmets in passing with more civilian fire brigades on the planet. I think the last time these things saw any action, some volunteer fire brigades in Austria and Germany may still have them, but I do recall seeing a lot of these being handed over to the Ukrainian fire brigade in 2022-2023. So a lot of these are still on active duty in Ukraine. So that's the German DIN pattern alloy helmet. Again, not a World War II helmet. Some dealers will sell them as World War II helmets. Patterned on the German M34, but not a repurposed M34. Next in line is this one. It's a glass reinforced fibre helmet. Sometimes these are passed off as very rare World War II German lightweight parade helmets that all the veterans would wear to save the weight on the head. It's actually post-war. I think it's either East or West German Fire Brigade, I'm not quite sure. But as you can see, it looks older than it actually is. And like I say, sometimes these get passed off as World War II, but they ain't. The next one is a favourite of mine because it catches a lot of people out. Now, if you're familiar with World War II German helmet shells, you'll notice what's wrong with this one. It doesn't have the vent, and it doesn't have any liner rivets at all. This one, with its distinctly un-World War II liner, it's an old liner, and a helpful hint, if you see any German helmet with this liner in it, just have a look at the front, where the forehead sits. You see those, wait a minute, you see those pierced air vents in the front. If you see a World War II German helmet with these pierced air vents at the forehead, the liner is a post-war liner. No World War II German helmet had a liner with those air vents in the front. Air vents in the front, post-war liner, which was usually fitted to these helmets, but they can be retrofitted to World War II German helmets, and dealers do that. This one, it's also got a metal band in the middle in a T-shape. This one, that's never seen World War II, is actually a West German Bundesgrenzschutz border guards helmet. Came out in 1953. Now, in the early days of the Bundesgrenzschutz, they actually wore repurposed World War II German helmets. And then, for some reason, they took the World War II German shells, put brand new liners in them, and then decided, hey, we don't want World War II German helmets anymore. So what did they do in 1953? They made brand new World War II style German helmets to replace the German helmets that they were wearing previously. Totally pointless exercise. I see no reason why they did it. But now these Bundesgrenzschutz helmets are getting very, very rare. And of all the repurposed or non-World War II German helmets, this is probably one of the most expensive, £250, something like that now they're fetching. So that's a West German 1953 pattern Bundesgrenzschutz helmet. So like I say, you see the liner with those vents in the crown, it's a post-war one. Now, two helmets that I will include in this video. One's a World War I one, and this is a World War II one. This is a standard pattern World War II Luftschutz helmet, Gladiator pattern. This is a genuine Luftschutz helmet, by the way. The reason why I'm including this is you may find this exact shape helmet as a white plastic helmet. The white plastic versions of this Gladiator helmet are not World War II helmets. The white plastic versions are actually post-war West German civil defence helmets. But some people paint up the cheap post-war white plastic helmets with World War II colours, and they put a fake decal on the front and sell them as World War II Luftschutz. This Luftschutz Gladiator helmet only existed as a steel helmet, never existed as a plastic helmet in World War II. Plastic helmet is post-war West German civil defence. There was a YouTube video that I can't find for the life of me anymore, and it showed two German guys in some kind of civilian ex-council base in Germany, and they walked into a roofless building, and literally there was hundreds and hundreds of white plastic Luftschutz helmets piled high. And I'm sitting there thinking, in today's market, they're 50 quid helmets, and there must have been hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of collectible post-war Luftschutz helmets there. So yeah, Luftschutz helmets, white plastic, it's post-World War II civil defence. So that's one to keep an eye out for. Another helmet that I'll include, just because it's there, is this one. It's not World War II, but it's ideal to put it on. This is the good old Irish Free State Army 1927 pattern Vickers helmet, made in England by the Vickers Company. Each one's individually numbered. They made about 9,000 helmets. So I've got me classic label. Irish Free State model 1927 Vickers helmet. This is helmet number 8692 of 10,021 produced. Got its liner, It's patterned on a World War I helmet, but the only thing World War I about this helmet is the air vent lugs. Vickers, as war repatriations, acquired boxes full of the original vent lugs off the World War I German helmets that had never been used, so they put them on. So that's the only World War I thing about it. So yeah, 1927 Vickers helmet. It's never been a World War I helmet. I know this is about World War II helmets, but it's just good to throw this in. So yeah, that is... I don't have any more because I can't really find any. Other countries, other than what you've seen here, also did non-German German helmets. The country of Chile did non-German German style helmets. They also did a very rare cardboard parade version of the German steel helmet in post-war use. So it's fascinating that German helmets are not only World War II German helmets, if you see what I mean. So I think in the next video sometime, we'll have a look at the different types, the different models of World War II German helmets. But I'll have to be careful what I show, because as we know nowadays, this platform kind of doesn't take too kindly to people showing things in their historical context. Unless, of course, you're one of the better well-known YouTubers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And if you are and you're making lots of revenue for the channel, then you can show World War II German items without censoring them. Censorship, I don't like doing it. So I'll have to pick through my collections of helmets and see if I can find the typical World War II models that aren't offensive to anybody out there. So this has been World War... I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it, because at this particular moment in time, I can't even think of a title for this video. So yeah, so I hope you learned something from it. It's by no means comprehensive, but it's interesting. Bye for now.